Hello everyone, welcome again to a new vocabulary lesson. This is Asma Sayed, and today we are discussing all the relating words true, honesty, and deception. Of course, our objective is to use context clues to figure out the meaning of a word or a phrase. So the intended words or phrase can be followed or preceded with definitions, examples, synonyms, or explanation of them. Okay, so the answer might be provided within context. By Spencer Johnson said, integrity is telling myself the truth, and honesty is telling the truth to other people. What does it mean? People who cheat, they only lie to themselves. They don't have integrity. They don't have self-respect. And when they try to hide their cheat, try to lie, to justify their cheat, that's dishonesty. That's a sort of hypocrisy. Pretty dark, right? Okay. Again, another technique you can use to figure out the meaning of a word is to visualize it, to create a mental image, to create a picture of the word in context to understand its meaning. You don't have to use dictionary to do this. Let's inspect our first word. Okay, using my knowledge of prefixes and suffixes is here like dubious. That's an adjective. I guess the word or the spelling of the word resembles the word devil, right? I say, oh, but that's a speculation. Let's confirm it. It was rumored that the lawyer used devious means to win the case. So, lawyer used devious means. It means the honest or dishonest means. Of course, dishonest. Like the word D here again means not. Could you have chosen a more devious way through the forest? More devious way through the forest. Okay, again, devious here, that's not direct. Okay, I guess that's kind of satirical or a verbal irony. Though he used devious methods, he was able to get tricks to the tickets to the concert. So, we talked about devious means, devious methods, devious ways. Okay, all of them refers to dishonest ways to get your target. Here, for the last part, though deviousness can be a sign of cleverness, it can also show a lack of wisdom. I guess he now describes Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer was a clever man, but he used his cleverness to deceive his mates in order to do the work for him. So, he was devious, he used devious methods, he was filled with deviousness. Deviousness, that's here a noun. Okay, so dictionary says devious, that's an adjective. D here means away from. The definition meant to track, not straightforward or shifty. Here, departing from the correct or accept way. Do you remember the way in the forest? So you're leaving it and use the devious way, so a more shady, more unspecified way. It's not correct. Or here, departing from the straight or direct course or roundabout. Means to round about. So the devious here, trackless, it means that you cannot verify the source. Ambiguous means not clear, not obvious. The antonym, of course, would be direct, straightforward. Devious here, that's an adjective. The noun would be deviousness. For the following word, duplicity. It's very easy. I guess you know its meaning. Let's figure out what part of speech it is. E.T. here, like calamity from my friend Douglas, calamity, or here opportunity. All of these words are what? They are nouns. But let's confirm it. She said that she couldn't come to my party because she was leaving town, but her duplicity came when I saw her the next day. But her duplicity came. Duplicity here, that's a noun. Duplicity resembles, its spelling resembles the word double, right? Double means two. Okay, she said that I won't come to the party, but she lied. So duplicity here, two. Two means like a two-faced person, a liar, double personality, something. Duplicitous people cannot be trusted. Duplicitous people is here, like famous people. That's an adjective. I use it to describe what kind of people we're talking about. They cannot be trusted. It means they are liars. They are hypocrite. Duplicity, that's a noun. Jew means Jew. Okay, it means deliberate deception in behavior or speech. Deliberate, it means to be intended. So duplicity here means deceit or hypocrisy. The antonym, of course, would be honesty, trustworthiness. Duplicitous, that's the mentioned adjective. Fictitious, very easy to figure out that's an adjective by using the OUS at the suffix at the end. The actress signed a fictitious name in the hotel guest book. Fictitious name, the actress, of course, she is a celebrity. She doesn't want to be known, so she used a fictitious name. It resembles, the spelling resembles the word fiction, right? And I guess that's an adjective. So fiction is a noun. Fictitious here, that's an adjective, right? Okay, so it means not real or false. Unicorns are fictitious creatures. Fictitious means imaginary here, because unicorns are not real. They are visionary, imaginary creatures. They out of imagination. So let's verify using the dictionary. Fictitious here, that's an adjective. It means formed. Here, it's a false or fake, adopted or assumed in order to deceive. Okay, like the actress used a false name or a fake name. Imaginary, unreal, relating to fiction, like the unicorn. Unicorns are imaginary creatures. So, fictitious means untrue, legendary, okay? Or the antonym can be true or genuine. I love this word genuine. It's very expressive and amazing. So, let's focus. Can be false, fake, imaginary, unreal. You can use any of the underlined words as synonyms, okay? It depends on the context you are using this word. So the derivatives can be fiction, and it's a noun, not adjective. Guile here, it's an unfamiliar word. Okay, let's try to figure out what part of speech from it in the context and its meaning. The fox used his guile to outsmart the crow. I guess that's part of a fable or a story. Fox is famous with his, yes, cleverness. So used his guile. So used his guile, I guess that's a noun. Yes, guile here, this is a noun. Okay, so the guile can be cleverness. And the word cleverness is, we have mentioned it before, like a man using his cleverness to deceive people. So you say that's a kind of duplicity, right? Now let's figure it out, another one. The children were too guileless to realize that being Honest would hurt their aunt's feelings. Guileless. Here, he contradicts the word guile with less. Less here, that's a suffix that means not. Okay, that it means not. Here it comes to the children were guileless, so that's an adjective. So, they lack the cleverness, they lack the deception, the dishonesty or hypocrisy. They are children. So children are honest. So the guileless means honest. Context clue, gentlemen. So here, honest, that's a synonym for the word guileless. The next one, the man, thinking he had done nothing wrong, smiled guilelessly at the police officer. Okay, because he smiled, or they are accusing you with a crime, and you smile guilelessly. That's an adverb in order to show that your honesty. Oh, let's hope for the good. So guile here, that's a noun. Here, the first one. Sly intelligence, craftiness, with the intention to deceive. Do you remember the word cunning? Yes. So, cunning here, that's an adjective that refers to a noun, so the cleverness of something, okay? Another one for the adjective, we say the slyness or deception, simple, innocent, and open. So here, guile can be a noun, and guileful, that's the person who is that. So guile, that's duplicity or dishonesty. Of course, the antonym would be honesty or sincerity or gullibility. Guileless means naive or gullible. Guilelessly, that's the adverb of guileless. Gullible. Yes, I have mentioned the word before. And we have studied it like in when we said that Mr. White was credulous enough to believe in fictitious stories. Do advertisers count on the fact that people are gullible? Sometimes they do. Like we believe that in get-rich-quick schemes, or we can believe that this magic machine will help us to lose weight, and or the magic pills that they do. Nothing. All the fashion, the carnival, sideshow counted on the gullibility of their audience. Again, they are deceiving us. They are really. So gullible here, the first one is used as an adjective. In the second, the context is used t. Here, remember it, we use it as a noun. Okay, gullibility of audience, the credulity of them. Okay, so gullible, gullibility. The first one, gullible adjective, that's a gullibility, that's a noun. The adjective is easily deceived or fooled. Like when here we said credulous. Dupe. Remember it? Naive. Dupe here, it can be, you can find the word in the lesson, argument, and debate. Okay? Dupe is a person who is easily fooled. The antonym would be incredulous, of course, the one who is skeptical or suspicious. Gullibility, we mentioned, it's a noun. Hypocritical. Hypocritical, that's an adjective. We have mentioned it before. The hypocritical official spoke out against government waste while using public money to take expensive vacation. Oh my God, a man is misusing his authority. Like he speaks that, come on, the government is wasting money on airplanes, planes, escorts, and so on. But he is using the government money, the people's money, for his own personal indulgence. For the next context, a boss who takes 3-hour lunches but complains when his workers take 20-minute lunches in a perfect example of hypocrisy. Yes, of course, a man takes long breaks are criticizing men who are working hard and they take few minutes break that are guaranteed or afforded with labor protocols. Hypocrisy here, that's an example of hypocrisy of, again, so it's a noun. Hypocritical, that's an adjective to describe the person or behavior or lie. For the next one, in a famous play, the character Tartuffe is a selfish hypocrite who pretends to be kind and generous. Okay, he is a hypocrite. Hypocrite here refer to, that's a noun, to refer to the person himself who's doing or who have the quality of being a liar. I guess that's not a good quality. Hypocritical here, that's an adjective. It means to pretend. It's original. Giving a false appearance. Saying one thing but doing another. Saying one thing but doing another. Teacher, does it mean that it's a kind of a verbal irony? No. Verbal irony when you try to make fun of a situation by saying something but you don't mean its true meaning. And of course, the audience or the person you are talking to understand what your true intended meaning. The synonym for hypocritical means deceptive or insincere. Of course, the intent would be honest, sincere, or ingenious. Hypocrisy, that's a noun. Hypocrite, that's another noun. Please memorize them by heart. These words are extremely important within your everyday speech or academic paper. Masquerade. Masquerade here. We are familiar with this word. I'm going to a masquerade party. Yes. So, the stowaway masqueraded as a member of the ship's crew. Okay, it reminds me of Fred Douglass. He masqueraded himself. Okay. He tried to pretend like he's part of the crew of the ship to get away. The short front was a masquerade for a criminal operation. A masquerade for a criminal operation. So that's what? It's a mask. Masquerade in the first context here, masqueraded, it ended with ed, so it means that's a verb. Verso, an action to mask yourself. So a masquerade was a masquerade for a criminal operation. Here in this context, it's a noun. So masquerade here can be a verb and it can be a noun. Let's verify our assumption with the dictionary. Is to mask. Excellent. So far so good. So the definition is to, the verb is a verb to disguise oneself or to put on false or deceptive appearance. Is it like hypocrisy? Yes. Masquerade is like hypocrisy. As a noun, a disguise or false appearance, scheme, or trait. Synonym is impersonate. Masquerade, to impersonate. We use it in acting or pretending. To disguise. Reveal, of course. Masquerade is a word. Usually has positive connotation. Use it in play, role playing. When children try to pretend to be animals, they masquerade, they impersonate other. They are with impressionists. Impressionists try to use to masquerade, to impersonate other characters and to reveal them. Okay, so the word masquerade is not that fatal as the word hypocrisy. The derivative is masqueraded as a verb, a person who uses the masquerade or is a masquerader. Avert. I guess that we have covered this word during the map preparation. Avert here. The man's overt mistreatment of his dog shocked the neighbors. Okay. The man's avert mistreatment. Do I have a verb here? Okay, yes, here. Shocked. So, avert here comes to describe the mistreatment. I need more context. The security camera alertness caused a decrease in shoplifting even when the camera wasn't turned on. Okay, so here, alertness, that's a noun. Camera's alertness caused a decrease in that. So the camera is on or off. Thieves or robbers are terrified with it. Okay, so the exposition. Oh yes, so alertness means exposition, means the show of the camera itself, the representation of it. So avert here, that's an adjective as we have it. To open. Overt means open and observable, not hidden or secret. Open, observable means seen, perceived. Overt means open, perceived. Plain. The antonym of it, concealed, hidden. Of avertness, that's noun. Let me clear my table. Reputable, very easy. Well, here, that's an adjective. Reputable companies obey the law and guarantee the quality of their production. Reputable companies means good companies. They guarantee good quality. So reputable means good, has a positive connotation. The judge had a bad reputation for being grouchy. Okay, bad reputation. Reputation here, that's a noun. You can't describe the judge. He is grouchy a person. So reputable, that's an adjective. To think over. So what is meaning? Having a good reputation, or well thought of, or honorable, trustworthy. It means that this person, the reputable person, he is worthy, he is creditable, he's trustworthy. The antonym of reputable, dishonorable, notorious. Notorious means a man is famous but in a negative way. Disgraced, dishonored. The noun would be repute. The verb would be repute. The noun would be reputation, and adjective reputational. Let's move to the next. Veracity. The veracity of his claim was in question because every other witness told a different version of the event. The veracity of his claim. The veracity of his testimony was supported by other evidence. So, what do you think veracity means? Truth. So, the truthfulness or accuracy of his testimony. Okay? So, the sincerity, the accuracy, the truthfulness. Of course, the antonym would be insincerity and veracity. Look here. You can use the word accuracy or truthfulness as synonyms for the word veracity. Let's have a quick recapping on our word. Devious, duplicity, fictitious, guile, gullible, hypocritical, masquerade, avert, reputable, veracity. Thanks again. Stay safe.